Yo, what's up? It's your boy Mike Tech, and today's video, as you can see from the title, is an event that occurred with Apple this month, which was today. They premiered and showed us new gadgets, and we're gonna talk about it. Let's get into it.
Which one? Glock, we drive. I ain't gonna get tight. I go red run. I'm smoking on pink run. I ain't feel the shit line, yeah. Look here, dude, you better go hunt. New LV Johnson.
Yo, welcome to the Tech Talk with your boy Mike Tech. And like I was saying in the intro, Apple rolled out some new devices for us this year for the early 22 line. If you are my friend on Instagram and Snapchat, you would have saw my post last night, about there are theories of what they're supposed to roll out today, which were the iPad Air, the SE new generation, the Mac Mini, MacBook Pro, and what else? The new chip, the M2 chip. Only half that was true. So, first off, I'm going to talk about the phone devices. So, they did roll out the SE. I don't know if you want to call it SE2, SE3. I think it's the SE3 because they had the smaller one. Then they had this past one, 2019. So yeah, the third generation one. It's the same colors still, red, black, and white, I believe. Yes. Same price frame of $429. You can pre-order Friday. It has the A15 chip, so I'm not mistaken that that's the newest one. It has so many chips. Let me look at it. Let me double check because it is. Yes, it is the newest one. So basically, it's just the same design as 2019 SE2. It's just you packing in with the same specs, a little bit, of the iPhone 13. Same size, same body frame, this glass always. If you like the SE and wants to stay with the home button, I would get that. If you got a little kid and stuff, you don't want the kid to have no home button, I would just get that for them. It's cool, it's dope, small, tiny, or you can get it for like a work phone. Don't really matter. But move on to the other. They had a new color rolled around for the 13 line. It is I want to call it. It looks like a sour apple green, but a little darker. But let's look at it. It's dope. I like it. Somebody asked why did they come out with a color now when the 13 came out last year. It's because that's how Apple does. They just does that. That's like they did like the product red. They did that like a couple years after they asked for it, and they kept bringing it back. So this was a color. I hear it's dope. They're starting to dip into the different colors now, so that is cool and dope. If you want it, the pre-order starts Friday. You can get it on the 18th. Same price frame, all of that. There's nothing that changed really, just a new color basically. All right, so if you have me on Snapchat or Instagram, you would have saw what I mentioned about a iPad Air upgrade. And they did. They rolled it out. Same colors as the last Air. Same design. Same ID fingerprint scanner at the top of where the home button is at. It's 5G capability. 2 times faster GPU. It has the M1 chip in it. 60% faster CPU. P3 wide color. And it has the same mode. It's basically, I'm gonna just cut the small talk. It's basically the same features as you have on the iPad Pro, you have on the iPad Air this year. Cinematic mode, I love it. If you see me looking a different direction, I'm not. I'm looking at you directly from the camera, but it's just how the mode is looking. That's how it is. They are putting all the into their devices now. I believe the SE has it too. I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna have the specs on that, but yeah. It's dope. I was gonna actually get the Air before I got the Pro. Then I was like, I might as well stay with the Pro because I have a MacBook Pro, I have a 12 Pro. Stay with the Pro. And the only thing about the Air is the price. It's kind of competing with the, not competing, but like it's up there with the Pro. It should be a little bit cheaper, but it is not my company, so I don't make the rules, but it should be a little bit cheaper. But hey, you can pre-order that this Friday, and it is available on March the 18th. So, choice is yours. If you want to get an Air, you want to get a Pro, you want to be cheaper. It's like $5 something, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, you can get that. I did mention about M2 chip, but it's not really ready yet. And the M2 chip most likely will be rolling around probably like September, October range. They bring out the phones and everything else. So instead of them making an M2 chip, they ain't ready to discontinue the M1 line yet. So they added another one. So it is called M1 Ultra. I was about to say M2. Nah. Look at the specs right here. Let I look at it right now. I'm not gonna bore you. I'm gonna let you look at it yourself. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna shut up for like a couple of seconds. Alright, so yeah, basically the M2, not M2. See, you making me say M2 now. It is the M1 Ultra. It's faster than the M1, the M Max, and the M Pro. So it's cool, but me personally, I'm cool with my M1 chip and my MacBook Pro. Perfectly fine, moving fast, moving smooth. No issues, none of that. So I'm good. I'll wait another year or two to get whatever. I don't even know. I probably won't. But I did mention about a Mac Mini. They fooled us. Instead of a Mac Mini, they are rolling around a Mac Studio. It's basically Mac Mini. So they maybe discontinue Mac Mini, or they may be holding off for another year to Mac Mini. But basically, it looks the same. Well, not looks the same, but it's like the same concept of it. It's basically you design your own computer. The body frame is a little smaller than the Mac Mini. You can get up to 8 gigabytes, terabytes. Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.0, up to 20 core CPU, up to 64 core GPU, and it's gonna come with 2 chips, 2 different models, basically M1 Max and M1 Ultra. Thunderbolt, HDMI cable, all that good stuff. You can go up to 128 gigabytes of memory, then 800 gigabytes of memory bandwagon. So pretty darn good. I like it or whatever. Also you can get their big screen, their Apple screen. You can get that. But If you don't, I understand, because I want either. I get my own screen that's better. But if you do get their screen, they do have a okay camera, microphone, speakers, and they have cinematic mode in it too. So, like I said, they are trying to move forward for all their devices, all their cameras that have that mode, which I like it. Because a lot of people like to record from their phone, FaceTime, da-da-da. So, it's cool. I like it. But, me personally, I won't buy that monitor. But, each his own. So, for the price, and you can pre-order it this Friday, and you'll get it on the 18th. So, the Mac Studio M1 Max, 32 gigabytes, internal memory, 512 gigabytes SSD, starting at $1,999, and with the one that's the M1 Ultra, starting at $3,999. Hey, the choice is yours. That's really about it for the event. They did dip into mention that they were coming back for another part, because the guy was saying something about when he was talking about the Mac Studio, he mentioned about the Mac. I think he said iMac or Mac. Something. He said Mac. I remember that he said Mac. But he mentioned it, they're going to set it for another day. So, stay tuned to me. I will be rolling out more information and let y'all know. I'm trying to speed up the process to get more information out before the events and everything. Hey, thanks everybody for supporting me. Tell a friend.
I ain't gonna get tired.
Follow me.
Go red run. I'm smoking on pink run. I ain't feel the shit lying. Look here, dude, you better go hunt. New LV just 10.